Hey, food lovers! Ever have a snack that tastes too good to be true? Well, you might be right. Today, we're diving into the top 10 unhealthy but super yummy foods you didn't know were secretly bad for you. You grab a snack, thinking you're making a healthy choice, but it turns out to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Packed with hidden sugars, dodgy ingredients, and enough calories to sink a ship. Get ready to be shocked, because some of these might just make you want to flip a table. Some of these might surprise you. Number 10 is granola bars. Yeah, granola bars. You heard me right. Those things are like the Trojan horse of the snack world. They come in, all innocent looking, with their oats and their nuts and their dried fruit. But don't let those marketing ploys fool you. You take one bite and bam! You've just signed yourself up for a one-way ticket to Sugar Town. They might seem like a great healthy snack, but many are packed with sugar, artificial flavors, and preservatives. You want fiber? Have a bloody carrot. Next time, check the label. You'll see loads of hidden sugars and syrups. Listen, I'm not saying all granola bars are the devil, but if you're looking for a truly healthy snack, you're better off grabbing a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. Smoothie bowls, the Instagram darling itself. The smoothie bowl. Instagram worthy, but those toppings? Loaded with sugar from granola, honey, and nut butters. You're basically eating a dessert disguised as health food. Start with a base of blended fruit, fine in moderation. But then they go topping crazy. Granola, honey, dried fruit, chocolate chips, even gummy bears. A large bowl can easily top 600 calories, mostly from sugar and carbs. Stick to leafy greens, unsweetened almond milk, and minimal fruit. And go easy on the toppings. Balance is key. Sushi rolls might feel light, but specialty rolls like tempura or dragon rolls are loaded with high-calorie sauces and fried toppings. Sushi often gets a free pass in the health department, but those specialty rolls are a recipe for caloric disaster. Cream cheese, tempura shrimp, spicy mayo. Not your friends if you're watching your waistline. A single specialty roll can pack around 500 calories. For a healthy sushi experience, stick to sashimi or simple rolls like cucumber or avocado rolls, and ask for brown rice for an extra fiber boost. Enjoy sushi in moderation. Don't let those fancy rolls fool you. They can be just as bad as a greasy burger. Chapter 4. Dried fruit. Don't be duped by the Dehydrated. Coming in at number 7. Dried fruit. Everyone's favourite hiking snack, dried fruit. It sounds healthy, but most dried fruits are packed with added sugars. Oh, dried fruit, you deceptive little devils. You masquerade as a healthy snack, all chewy and convenient. But in reality, you're a sugar bomb in disguise. Those little snacks have nearly double the sugar of fresh fruit because of the concentration process. So, a handful of dried apricots might seem like a harmless snack, but it can pack as much sugar as a candy bar. If you're craving something sweet and chewy, opt for fresh fruit instead. And if you absolutely must have your dried fruit fix, look for brands that don't add sugar and are unsulfured. Your taste buds and your waistline will thank you. Chapter 5. Yogurt parfaits. A dessert. Masquerading as health food. Yogurt parfaits may look healthy, but with layers of sweetened yogurt, honey, and granola, it's like eating dessert. An average parfait can have up to 30 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than a can of soda. If you're looking for a healthy and protein-packed breakfast or snack, ditch the parfait and opt for plain Greek yogurt instead. It's naturally high in protein and low in sugar. You can then add your own toppings, such as fresh fruit, nuts, or a drizzle of honey for sweetness. Remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Don't let these sugar-laden parfaits sabotage your healthy eating habits. Chapter 6. Veggie chips. Don't be fooled by the name. They might sound like a smart swap, but veggie chips are often just potato starch and veggie powder with a heavy dose of salt. Check the label. A lot of veggie chips have just as much sodium and fat as regular chips. You're basically eating potato chips with a sprinkle of dehydrated vegetables. If you're looking for a healthy and crunchy snack, ditch the veggie chips and opt for real vegetables instead. Carrots, celery, cucumbers. These are all great options that will give you a satisfying crunch without all the added salt and fat. Remember, just because something has veggie in the name doesn't mean it's good for you. Read the label and make informed choices. Chapter 7. Gluten-free snacks. Not always the healthier choice. Gluten-free isn't always healthier. These snacks often use extra sugars and fats to improve taste. A lot of gluten-free products are just as high-calorie as regular versions. In fact, they often contain more sugar and fat to compensate for the lack of gluten. If you have celiac disease or a gluten sensitivity, then by all means, opt for gluten-free options. But if you're just following the latest fad diet, don't be fooled into thinking that gluten-free automatically equals healthy. Remember, a balanced diet is key, whether you're eating gluten-free or not. Choose wisely. Chapter 8. Instant oatmeal. Convenience comes at a price. Instant oatmeal packs are convenient but often high in sugar and artificial flavors. Those little flavor packets might as well be called sugar packets. They're loaded with the sweet stuff, along with artificial flavors and colors that would make a food scientist blush. If you're looking for a healthy and satisfying breakfast, ditch the instant oatmeal and opt for steel-cut oats instead. They take a bit longer to cook, but they're much lower in sugar and higher in fiber. Plus, you can add your own toppings, like fresh fruit, nuts, or a drizzle of honey for sweetness. Remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Don't let convenience compromise your health. Chapter 9. Agave syrup, the not-so-sweet truth. Agave might seem like a healthy honey substitute, but it's very high in fructose, which can be tough on the liver. Agave syrup, you sly dog. You tried to sneak your way into our pantries, disguised as a healthy alternative to sugar. But we're onto your game. In large amounts, it's not much better than sugar. Agave is actually higher in fructose than high-fructose corn syrup. Now, I'm not saying you need to banish agave syrup from your kitchen entirely, but moderation is key. If you're going to use it, do so sparingly. Choose your sweeteners wisely. Chapter 10. Plant-based meat alternatives. Not always a health food. Plant-based doesn't mean healthy. Many meat substitutes have added oils, sodium, and preservatives. Some options are almost as high-calorie and processed as regular fast food. They're often loaded with sodium, processed oils, and artificial ingredients. Now, I'm not saying all plant-based meat alternatives are bad. There are some great options out there that are made with whole food ingredients and minimal processing. Just because something is plant-based doesn't mean it's healthy. Do your research and make informed choices. Outro, you are what you eat. So, there you have it. 10 unhealthy but totally yummy foods that you may have thought were healthier. We've exposed the imposters, the food fakers, the ones that have been hiding in plain sight. Remember, moderation is key. Hit that subscribe button if you learned something new, and let us know in the comments which of these surprised you the most. See you next time.